Hi, this is Liz here coming with another video. Now, this one is a movie review. So for all you guys out there who like Christmas movies and checking out holiday movie reviews, this one's for you. So this movie is actually new to Amazon Prime this year for Christmas 2025. The movie is called The Christmas Ticket. So I'm first of all going to read you the synopsis. So it says here, after inheriting her late grandfather's old winter home 1 week before Christmas, a young woman discovers that he may have hidden a winning lottery ticket somewhere in the house. So the movie starts off, it has a flashback to when Alana was young and she had received a card from her grandpa, and and of course, the last time that she'd seen her grandpa was many years before. But however, she ends up finding out that her grandpa's passed away, and he's left her the cabin in the will. And unfortunately for Alana, she had gone many years without seeing him, and she's now, when she finds out that she is inheriting this cabin, the winter home, that she feels like she wants to go back to this place, to reacquaint herself with her grandpa and the place that he loved, the town where he had this winter cabin. And so, of course, when she goes back to the cabin, like to the winter home, she ends up finding a photo of a winning lottery ticket. And so she realizes that the ticket expires on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And so she decides she's going to take it upon herself to find this winning lottery ticket. And she doesn't know exactly where it may be hidden, whether it was hidden somewhere in the house or whether it was hidden maybe in a place that he loved to frequent. But it ended up to that also at the start of the movie, Alana is trying to find a new job, and she isn't totally sure where she's going to stay, if she wants to stay in the city where she is presently living with her roommate, or if she's going to maybe move somewhere else. And regardless to where she ends up, she knows she needs to get a new job. So also too, when she realizes that she's inherited this house, it actually started off where she had met up with this guy, and he was actually a realtor, and they're trying to buy up all of the houses and businesses in this small town. And so, unbeknownst to all the people in this community, these real estate agents, they want to buy up the houses and businesses so that so they can build a highway and that kind of thing. Whereas the one real estate agent, when they're talking to the people in this town, they try to tell them that they're not going to lose the small town feel. They're not going to really change much of anything. But they're going to make it a resort town where many people can come and stay, but slightly more modern and that kind of thing. Now, of course, when he finds out from the other person from the realty company that no, that's not what they're going to do, of course, he takes it upon himself that he wants to be honest with these people, and even if that means they lose that business, he's going to be upfront and honest. So also too, at the same time, when Alana comes to the small town, she ends up, sort of falling for her neighbor who had also been close with her grandpa. And in some ways too, when you end up, finding the family and friends that you've lost or getting closer to them in some ways, you end up being rich, whether or not it's through, whether or not it's rich in money or if it's rich in, in love and happiness. But of course, as Alana spends more time with the people and, in the place where her grandpa lived his last few years, she ends up, enjoying it more and liking it and wanting to move there and stay there. And, of course, as I said, she ends up also kind of falling for one of the guys who lives there and was the neighbor next door. And he also takes it upon himself to help her out and get the heater started. And upon coming there the first day, he also invites her to have some pizza with her and spend some time and just talk things through and just kind of try to get to know each other a bit more. And this guy, his name is Luke. And the guy from the real estate agency who was trying to get them to buy out and to sell to them, his name is Henry. And it ended up that, she kind of liked both of them, but she wasn't sure which one she wanted. But when it came down to it, Luke was just that much more down to earth and friendly and, just more her. And, it ended up that, as they spent more time together, she tried to open herself up, but not completely. And so he realized that she was sort of hiding some things from him and, that he wasn't sure if he could trust her anymore. And he thought that she was actually going to go for Henry, who was, as I said, working for the realty company. And although when it came down to it, Alana said to Henry, no, I don't think that, I want to be with you. I need to do something else. And she had to prove to Luke that she was really in it for real and that she really cared for him. And even though he felt like she had lied to him, she had to prove to him that, that she really, yes, she had somewhat lied about some things, but it was only like a white lie. And she was just afraid to, open up truly and to figure out what she really wanted. But I would honestly say this movie, I'd give it a 4 out of 5 maybe. If you do Amazon Prime or if you know anyone else that does, I would highly suggest checking this out. And yeah, let me know if there's any movies you would like me to check out and do a video of, whether it be new this year and if they're on Amazon Prime or Netflix, or if they're a Hallmark movie or any other movie, maybe a PureFlix movie, whatever, or Angel Film Studios. If it's just a holiday or New Year's, maybe let me know if you want me to watch it and tell you what I think about it. No, honestly, I really quite enjoy this. It's very heartwarming, very sweet. Just one of those kind of feel-good movies. And as the movie gets on, you just really feel the feels all over. So yeah, let me know if in the comments as well if you've seen this movie also, and what you thought about it, if you've seen it, and if you haven't yet seen it but you want to see it and you've seen the trailer on Amazon Prime, let me know as well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye, guys.